All right, Battleboxers, I've got the last box of the year. This is the December 2023 Pro Plus box. Let's open this thing up and see what we got. What's up guys, Eric here with ATHOME in the future, and I'm back with another Battlbox unboxing. So if somehow you're unfamiliar with this box, really cool outdoor survival gear, tactical gear, lots of cool stuff comes in this one. Comes in 4 different flavors. There's a basic box that starts at the cheaper end of the scale, and it goes all the way up to a Pro Plus box, which is what we unbox on this channel. Normally comes with knives and all sorts of other cool stuff. And that one's a little bit more expensive, but if you want to get a discount, be sure to follow the link on the screen or down in the description. Always a fun one to get, always a mix of stuff, at least something in every box I feel like I haven't heard of before. It's a great way to discover new stuff. But last box of the year, this is for 2023 here. It's been a cool year, lots of cool stuff. We moved into the hundreds mission-wise this year. So anyway, let's open this up. It fills whatever is in here, taking up a lot of space. All right, there we go. I can see why. Looks like we got a big bag or something. So here is the mission brief, mission 106. Hard to believe we're already that far in it. All right, I see some snacks, maybe some med stuff. All right, so you can get a rundown of all the stuff here. But what I'm gonna do, all right, that's a cool knife. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna unload everything and we'll come back and take a look at it. All right, there we go. We got everything out. Let's start with basic as normal. So we'll go just from the top to bottom here. And first up from Utensil, we have Wonderwear, reusable stainless steel utensil set. It looks like it also has like straw and stuff too. Okay, so that's cool. Let's, I wonder if we can slide that out. Really kind of over-engineered pouch for some utensils, but sometimes you'll throw in like a little plastic picnic type stuff to use when you're eating stuff like this, and that flimsy stuff just didn't get the job done. So it's nice to have some more premium stuff. I'm guessing, is this, did we say stainless steel? Yeah, stainless steel stuff. So you got a fork, a knife, a large spoon, straw, and a straw brush, which is cool. Big movement to use like the reusable straws and stuff. So nice to see that. And these are, you know, fairly thick. Definitely not flimsy where you're just gonna immediately bend it with your hand, which is nice. I don't know if this knife is sharp at all. Sometimes you'll use like a pocket knife. It's got a little bit of a serrated edge there. So butter knife slash like light duty knife type thing there. A spoon, which is nice. It is kind of nice. A lot of times these sets, you'll just get like a spork and then a knife, or a spork on one end and a knife on one end. It's kind of nice to have the full experience. We've got, I don't know, these reusable straws are, I feel like are great in theory. I know they give you a brush and everything, but how many times are you thinking to clean that? And sometimes those things just get gnarly. You know, if you have tea or soda or something that just gets the residue stuck in there. Anyway, now this is handy, something to use. I think perfect glove box size thing. Throw it in your go bag or your camping kit. Definitely useful, although it may not have, in my mind, that cool factor type stuff. It is something I feel like, as a family, we'll put to good use. So there you go, the Wonderwear set from Utensil. Definitely seems like really good quality. Next up, something I do like to get in these boxes, and that is snacks. So from Right on Trek, we have a 2-person meal here, chicken Alfredo. And with any of these freeze-dried meals, I feel like anytime they say a 2-person meal, it's really like one really hungry person in my mind. It does say it feeds 2 tired, hungry explorers. I feel like I've heard good things about Right on Trek. I feel like it's one of the more premium brands in this space. Of course, when you think of freeze-dried meals, you probably think of Mountain House. And I actually like Mountain House stuff, okay. But a lot of like the survival food that you buy that's on the market that's freeze-dried is kind of gross. But I think this stuff's pretty good. What's the other one that everybody uses all the time? Is it Peak Refuel? I feel like those guys are really popular. Okay, so here we go. You can see the ingredient list and the instructions on the back. Let's say boil water, add chicken to the pot, boil for a minute, cook the other stuff. I wonder if inside, and I don't want to open it up because I don't want it to spoil until I can use it, but I wonder if it has 2 separate pouches because it mentions adding the chicken separately. A lot of these things is just like you just dump it into a pot, or more likely you pour the contents of the boiling water into this bag, then you just eat it out of the bag. So really curious about this. This says Best by 2025, but these things tend to like keep for years and years and years, but it sounds cool. Bring some hot sauce with you. Always spices these things up. Okay. So there is that. So we've got, it's kind of go hand in hand, right? Utensil set. We've got your freeze-dried meal. And looks like last up, we have some signal mirrors from Meritech. I'm not familiar with that brand. Let's see, kind of a little guy. Okay, so we have your straight up signaling mirror. We have some instructions on the other side. It's got kind of a protective coating on there so you can see both sides. Actually, I'm gonna peel it back so I can still keep it on there though. There we go. I like to keep it nice and clean in there until I actually have to use it. So you kind of peer through the little hole in those things. They typically just kind of rotate just a little bit to give a little bit of a flash. And I believe with these mirrors and stuff, you can see this stuff from miles away. Let's see. Yeah, this says can be seen up to 40 miles away. So you ever know when, like when you're in an airplane, you're flying over somewhere and you see like glare off like a windshield down below? It's that kind of idea. These things are actually really useful. So a little item, something you should have in your kit, but definitely like a really nice version of the item. It's got a little lanyard attached to it and everything. This little storage pouch. So, okay, cool. So that is this month's basic box. It looks like in advance we have an item from one of my favorite brands, and I feel like this is a kit that I haven't seen before. So this is a My Medic Bleed Stopper Med Pack, and it looks like this thing is full of mostly like trauma, basically like a trauma kit. So we've got, I noticed there's quick clot out here. I don't know if that fell out or if that was separate or what. But we've got some quick clot, a tourniquet, a pair of gloves, hand wipes, compressed gauze, a marker, some shears, bleed instruction use. Let's open this up and take a peek. Another thing nice about these, they've got tear strips and all their stuff, but they also just open from the top. So you can see all the gear that comes in this stuff. My Medic stuff is super great, super good quality. We got like vacuum pack stuff, gauze and bandages. We got a little Sharpie style marker. We got some shears and everything. And this stuff you're probably not going to use this 30 times, but hopefully you never even have to use this stuff once. But we got enough of the good stuff to use as you need it. We got hand wipes. There's your little rat's tourniquet. Lots of different thoughts and the different tourniquets you can use out there. Man, I feel like My Medic is probably one of the best in the industry at making all these kits and giving high quality stuff, not just cheap Chinese may or may not work type stuff, but really good, dependable stuff that you have when you need it. So I'm a huge fan of that. Really cool stuff. I don't know if there's anything else special on the card we need to know. Nope, just recommended by Spencer in Ohio. So good job, Spencer. Really dig this stuff. I'm gonna move it out of the way and we'll get to the next item. All right, moving right along, we're getting to the higher end stuff here. In the Pro Box, we have from Rockagator, the Mammoth Series 60 liter waterproof duffel. Okay, so this is a heavy duty duffel bag, about 28 inches wide there, rubber handles, shoulder straps, D-rings and attachments and stuff. Great. So I've seen big, sturdy duffels like this before. But I'm not sure I've seen one that's totally like waterproof like this. It's designed like a dry bag. Now this thing's huge. I don't know how much of this you can see on camera, but it has this enormous opening, which is really, really cool. No like zippers or anything to mess with. So it looks like it's got that kind of closure system where you roll it down and then cinch it, and it's totally waterproof. I've even seen people use stuff like this almost as like a makeshift flotation device. It's probably not advised, but you can fill that thing full of air and maybe able to use it to like ford a river. It's a really nice, thick, sturdy zippers. There we go. I mean, this material is really nice and thick and sturdy. Feels super, super high quality. There's your big D-rings for you to be able to attach all sorts of stuff. Has a lot of like webbing attachments and everything too. Let's see in the tag. Yeah, floats when dropped in water. That's cool. So it is just one huge internal pocket. So you're not gonna be able to separate your stuff all that much, but that probably doesn't matter. But if you're, this to me is like, you got a truck, you got some tools, you got camping gear and everything where you're taking like your hatchet, maybe even some wood and stuff like that to a campsite, and you just wanna keep it secure in a big tough bag. This is exactly the kind of thing you want. So very cool, high quality product. Again, this is like a product I haven't seen out there before. I feel like that's one of the things that Battlbox is best at, is exposing you to stuff like that. So super tough, cool item there. Okay, so that was the Pro Box. Let's move on to what is typically everybody's favorite part, Pro Plus Knife of the Month. This month is something interesting. So it looks like it's a Civivi blade, which I love Civivi stuff actually. They're always surprising knives. But this is one of the most popular knives, which is the Elementum, and it's a variant I haven't seen. It is a fixed blade version of the Elementum. So the Elementum is one of those knives, it's kind of like the Benchmade Bughound. It's super popular, comes in 1,000 different variations, and just really great ergos and everything else. But this is awesome. So Civivi stuff, by the way, if you ever get their things, just comes with a tons of swag and stickers and cloths and all that stuff. So look at all the stuff you're getting in here, just as part of the kit here. We got, let's see, we got the sheath. Almost feels like actual Kydex instead of just plastic sometimes. Little lashing points and stuff there. You got this nice locking mechanism here. It's like it squeezes right there and lifts off from Terzuola. All right, that's a cool one. I've seen lots of different types of locks. I think they're called tech locks normally, but this is like a different variant. I actually like that. That is not cheap plastic. That is well made. So that's cool. And then we have the Elementum itself, which already comes with the lanyard. That's the only part I may not like about this. I don't know, I'll probably put some paracord or something on there if I put a lanyard. Let's see, got a little cardboard insert. Let's take this out. And this is definitely bigger than your typical Elementum. So again, I actually have a bug out with me. The Elementum is almost the exact same size typically. So you can see I guess it's probably more of a 4-inch blade, does it say? Yeah, 3.98 inches there. Man, this has all the things that you like about the Elementum. Nice jimping on the back, really nice kind of drop point pattern. Mic hard scales, it feels like too. Man, very comfortable. Big, kind of a choil thing there in the front, but a little ridge there you can kind of rest your finger, which is nice. A little bit of Civivi badging on there. I didn't catch the steel. I think a lot of times these are D2. Yep, D2 steel, which is awesome. These fixed blade knives, a lot of people use them for bushcrafting and just fun like that. This thing, man, that kick over that micarta feels so nice. There's no hot spots at all. Your hardware here too is ground down flush, so your finger doesn't catch on any of that. Very grippy, but also very comfortable. Full tang the whole way down. Again, the lanyard, I don't know about. That's the only part that for some reason feels a little cheap to me. Easy to take off of there though. But man, to me, this is a fire pit knife. This is, you're at the fall at the campsite, goofing off in the backyard, and just want to make a spear with the stick and do some of that stuff. This is exactly what you want for that. You know, let's pop it in the sheath too. Let's see. Oh man, just about perfect retention there. Feels just right. Pop that in a belt, go outside and have some fun with it. Awesome. One of my favorite knives of the month for a while. Civivi stuff, Battlbox, if you want to send more Civivi and Wee knife stuff, they always surprise me. Really top quality stuff, really dig them. Man, that's a cool one. Nice sheath and everything too. Awesome. So there you go, guys. That is Battlbox. What is it? Mission 106? I'm losing count of these things. Cool. So we got that Civivi fixed blade. We got this ridiculous duffel bag. We've got super awesome, super handy bleed stop kit. Hopefully you don't need that because of the knife of the month. And then the basic box, we've got some cool stuff too. Some food, some utensils, all those things. We got a nice signal mirror somewhere down here. Here it is. Cool. Really great battle box there. If you want to get this box for yourself, you can follow the link on the screen or down in the description and save yourself some money. If you're looking for something to pick up as a last minute Christmas gift for the holidays even, or something maybe for the new year, this is just such a great subscription to get that I think that you'll really enjoy if you're into this type of gear at all. So that's it for this month's unboxing. As always, if you dug this video, be sure to hit the like button because it helps the channel out a ton, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. We'll see you next time.